Ah, here more Amstrad Action. At the time of the week again. We just read reviews and play the games. Until we run out of the games, I guess. But we've got still got another 31 issues to go. 31? No, 31. 41. 41 issues to go. But probably a lot less than that have got like new games in them or something. But anyway, we're not there yet. We've got at least 5 more games, I think, in this issue to do. So might as well get started. The first one is Run Europa. US Gold, $11.99 cassette, $16.99 disc. Nothing like a good Sunday afternoon cycle. Shame we got to whiz around crashing into things. This could be quite relaxing. That barrel contains an extra nitro boost turbocharged thingy. Great, eh? Only we've ridden past it. Bubble hats. Here's the old bull wearing these guys is the main aim of stage 1. Time limits are not a problem. Time for a spot of grass cutting. Pain. Damp. Dark. Pain. Simeon King winced as his senses slowly began to return. His brain struggled to make sense of the shapeless blurs his eyes were recording. His head ached as if there was an axe embedded in it. He moved his hand to his skull to check. No axe, just a bump. He suddenly realized he was lying in half an inch of water and painfully dragged himself to a vertical position, coughing as he rose. Documents. Simeon visually tore his jacket to shreds as he quickly rifled through his pockets. Gone. Even before he had climbed the stairs and kicked open the door that separated him from daylight, he knew his Ferrari F40 would have gone the same way. Damn. Struggling to find a payphone that still had a receiver attached, he called directory inquiries. British Secret Service, please, he said, mustering what politeness he could. Checking his pockets, he realised the swine had taken his pocket money too. Z wasn't going to be happy at Unit 6's most senior operative making a reverse charges call. Out on a limb. He hung up, fumed Simeon King incredulously. The great fat nerd hung up. Pardon, said the old woman in the hat. Oh, shut up, said King, pulling the phone out of the wall and barging past her to the roadside. They didn't believe him. They would have traced his call. They'd be sending someone to terminate him. He was on his own. He has to retrieve the documents and deliver them as planned, but how? Suddenly, his nose started to flash. Of course, the documents had been impregnated with a molecular tracking signal. He looked around for transport. An unattended motorbike. He didn't have to drive a driving license. But what the hell? Excuse me, young man, said the old woman in the hat. The King turned angrily, punched her on the nose, and ran to the waiting bike. Lucky they left the keys in the ignition and the owner's manual hanging from the handlebars, he muttered to himself as the engine roared into life. Tour de England. It was a bright, clear day. The Houses of Parliament and Big Ben looked resplendent in the background. Funny, thought Simeon to himself. This is Warwickshire. Oh well. Another bike drew up alongside him. Who cares? The guy was dead meat. Okay. And Simeon drew his bike up alongside the other chaps and swerved once, twice, 3 times. Then he hit a lamppost and exploded. Simeon laughed, but his nose wasn't flashing as brightly as before. The signal was getting faint. He hit the big red button on the handlebar and kicked one of the bike's limited nitro boosts into action. Blimey, he thought, whizzing past a crap red Mini at 254 mph. This is fast. Barrels littered the road. That's dangerous, thought King, picking one up, only to find his amazement that it was filled with vitally needed petrol. He picked up another smaller one to find it contained an extra charge for the nitro boost. How odd! Suddenly, his wandering thoughts were interrupted by a police siren. Cripes, either Z had called the cops or someone objected to his cycling around narrow country lanes at 200 mph plus on a stolen bike. Pull over, came the crackle from the tannoy on the roof. Joyriding is neither big nor clever. Please pull over so we can nick you and beat you up. King put the pedal to the metal. Pedal to the middle. Right. The cop car swerved violently, trying to ram him off the road. This isn't very friendly, thought King to himself, but if they catch me, I'm finished. He couldn't afford to get caught behind the Rosamobile. He swerved across to the side of the road and shot through on the grass. Phew! The French Connection. Simeon made it to London with less than a second to spare, but the baddies had moved on, down south. More motorbikes, minis and police cars came and went, till King eventually reached Dover. He raced along the white cliffs. His nose was fading again. They had taken it to the water, stealing a jet ski off a small child. And King followed suit. Rocks, buoys, other boats. It was like Piccadilly flippin' circus in the Channel. Then a big helicopter showed up. Lucky that kid had a rocket launcher fitted, thought Simeon to himself. He made it to the Channel easily and found a discarded Porsche in the car park at Calais. A wave of deja vu flooded over him as the sirens of the foreign fuzz pierced the quiet of the French countryside. It would be Spain next, then a powerboat ride across the Mediterranean. If he was lucky, he'd find his Ferrari in Italy to catch the bad guys in Germany. He'd have to hurry though. And he could be pulled over by the police at any time. He had 4 chances to make it through. It's a hard and badly paid job, muttered King to himself, pondering the secret agent slot. If only I'd listened to Mummy and become a postman instead. His pathetic reminiscences were soon cut short by another police car came into view. Second opinion. If only Super Monaco Grand Prix had been this fast. Run Europa is smooth too and really playable. It won't finish it in a hurry either. First day tickets will get to Spain. Simeon King's travels. Simeon discovers an unattended motorbike, complete with helmet, and goes in pursuit of justice. He reaches Dover and finds a jet ski. Convenient, huh? The chase shifts from land to sea. At Calais, he gets hold of a flash Porsche. There's a powerboat and a Ferrari still to come. But unfortunately, the review is so crap, he gets pulled in and won't get to sea levels 4 to 7. Pah! The Outrun story. The Outrun series of arcade cabinets have been converted to the CPC by US Gold in varying degrees of success. The original Outrun, a smash hit in arcades, largely due to being the first car-shaped sit-in cabinet, was a complete stinker on the CPC, being just about the slowest game of all time. It scored 37% in AA30. But a year later, US Gold announced it was releasing Run Europa as the follow-up. It then changed its mind, not before your Sinclair had put Europa on the cover, though, and decided to release Turbo Outrun first. This game was a lot faster than the first one, but still pretty dull. Collision detection was poor, and there was only one car and the clock to compete against. 64%. So, 64%, AA52. And now, at last, we get Outrun Europa. Has the wait been worth it? Certainly has. The US Gold have had the good sense to use only the basic idea of the original arcade game, racing across Europe, and they've constructed a whole new game around it. The version of ORE being coded in 1989 featured just the Ferrari Testarossa, the car in all the other Outrun games. The version now in front of us has motorbikes, jet skis and all sorts, and buckets of speed too. Nice one, 84% AA76. The verdict. Graphics 88%, very fast, very colourful, and nice to look at. Sonic 79%, reasonable engine noise, sirens and explosions. Grab factor 90%. The opening stage is the best of the lot. Staying power 81%, 5 different vehicles to drive and 7 stages. Rating 84%. Getting stopped by the police can be frustratingly hard to avoid, but the speed and variety win through in the end. If you say so. Okay. Alright. Alright, off we go. Level 1, so we're not cheating. Run Europa, copyright 991, US Gold Limited. Run Europa. US Golden Probe. US Gold Limited, or 991 Sega Enterprises Limited, or Retro Serves, Run Europa and Sega, trademark Sega Enterprises Limited, Japan. Von Dazzling, Mark, Mr. Mojo. No idea who they are. Anyway, programmed by Von Dazzling, graphic art by Mark Knowles, produced by Neil Young, music by Chrysalis Software. That's a little off key though. Let's get started. We have to switch discs, don't we? Yeah. You see a bike left at the side of the road. If you hurry, you might just catch the thieves. Off we go. Yeah. Whoa. Coppery. Oh, jeez. Oh, get off. Whoa. Whoa. Items you've missed. Get lost. Exploded. We'll go to the right. The police have stopped you. Oh, well, that was annoying. Do it again, I guess. Exploded. Oh, good. Oh no, no, went the wrong way! Oh well, too late now! Fuck off. Oh, sped up for reasons. Okay, that works. Smack into the back of a car and explodes. It's like real life. Oh, I did. Oh no! Oh. Go. Oh, we got turbo. Ammo. Hurry up! Go. Oh, jeez. You've run out of time. Guess we do it all again. What? You've run out of time. Do it all again. It took 2 credits. You ran out of time. Does the game just kill you? Or do I go switch the disc back again, huh? You ran out of time and were eventually arrested. Game over. That's great. You ran out of time. You lose all your credits. How about we try that again? This time, maybe we'll go the right way. And we've got to switch discs again. Okay. Oh, trash that cop. Oh. Hurry up! Hey, bonus! Geez, I only just barely made it. Oh! The police have stopped you! Oh, nonsense. I've only got 53 seconds? You have to do it all again? Right, I always started from the beginning of this stage, the very, very, very beginning. Oh, the police have stopped you! Do it all again! Why? Whoa. Whoa. The police have stopped you! They just stood there in front of you and they just stop you. Yeah, they're just... don't ever get behind a cop car. Switch the disc back. I can't type. Yeah, stopped by the police and arrested. Game over. Well, we did well. Got the second area, and of course it sends you all the way back. No such thing as checkpoints. Got 130 points. How was that only 130 points and the first attempt was 1,360? I don't know. Not sure it's worth 84%. The first stage is the best stage, supposedly. Yeah. Enough of that. Alright. Next game. This game is Cisco Heat, because it doesn't get better than this. Microsoft, $11.99 cassette, $15.99 disc. This is Murray Walker coming to you live from the streets of San Francisco, the place that is not the TV series. Today is the day of the annual police race, and we'll be focusing on one driver, AA Reader, in this contest. The race takes place over 5 stages. Competitors have to whiz through the Frisco traffic, trying not to kill too many members of the public in the process. AA Reader is in the red car right at the back of the field, and the first stage is about to start. And there they go. It's blue car in the lead, followed by blue car, blue car, blue car, blue car, blue car, and blue car. Then red car. Then look at Reader steaming through there in 5th place, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and look at that. Reader's crashed straight into the back of blue car. What a mess that's going to leave. No, it's not a crash actually. Reader's just locked bumpers with the other car and stops moving. Press your horn, Reader. That's better. There's only 2 gears on these cars, high and low, and a maximum speed of 175 mph. And oh, I say, what happened here? A rectangle with a few letters on it appeared, then disappeared, and then Mr. Reader's car went flying in the air. What on earth could that have been? Oh, technical advisors reckon that was a tram. Apparently, some viewers have complained of a jerky, slowly updating picture. No, it's not a technical problem we're trying to sort out. It's supposed to be like that, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, a yellow cab pulled out in front of Mr. Reader, and he veered to one side of it, but still crashed. This is really most odd. I can't make head nor tail of it. And, well, yes, it seems Reader has got through the first 2 stages, but run out of time on the 3rd. James Hunter's with him at the trackside. Come on, James. Thank you, Murray. Well, hey, what do you think of this race? Well, it was a load of tosh, wasn't it, really? It was all too slow and jerky. I was steering around objects and still crashing into them. And trams and other cars kept vanishing briefly at the worst moments. It did my head in. Most vital aspects of any race are speed and responsive controls. This one yelled at me its total lack of either. The first 2 stages were dead easy. I finished both with 10 seconds plus to spare. But then it got ludicrously hard. And practice is unlikely to make any difference because it doesn't seem skill comes into it in a contest as lackadaisical as this one. The cars are really badly designed and blocky, and the beep of my horn, which was supposed to get cars out of my way, was so pathetic it nearly drove me mad. It takes a lot of effort to produce a race that is totally engaging, so I suppose you have to admire someone's effort. But there you have it, Murray, straight from the horse's mouth. First day target score, gets stuck on level 3. Second opinion, I liked it more than Adam did, but I don't like it much. It's just too jerky and vague to cut it as a racing game, though the car sprite is nice and it's commendably faithful to the arcade version. 175 mph in a built-up area, you'll have the police after you. You are the police, aren't you? The backdrops do change as you race around the city, but the game is really all about the racing, unfortunately. Collisions with other cars won't always send you flying, but they will slow you down considerably. Are those skyscrapers on the side of the road? At about 4'6", we suspect otherwise. Alright, verdict, graphics 63%. Is that a tram or a toasted waffle? Sonics 40%. Irritating in-game tune and dodgy effects. Grab factor 62%. Looks at first glance like a reasonable racing game. Staying power 34%. Then you find out the truth. Rating 38%. Microsoft has turned out some decent games recently. This isn't one of them. Okay. Okay. Cisco Heat. Correct. 1991, Jellico Limited. This game has been manufactured under license from Jellico Limited, Japan, and works as a brand name of Microsoft Limited. Microsoft presents Cisco Heat, produced by ICE Software. Oh no! It's by the developers of Outrun. Yay! This is gonna be fun. Graphics by Alan Greer. Running stage 1. We have a demo. Proceed to Fisherman's Wharf. Code red. Guess we can start. Yeah, press the button to start. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, this is good frame rate. Golden Gate Bridge. This is what the Golden Gate Bridge looks like, folks. Firing down to switch gears. Fire button. That's the horn, apparently. Oh no, it's a hill where you cannot see anything in front of you. A little jump. How cute. Presidio. Out of my way. Oh no! Whoa! And we're spinning out again! Need a bit of turning. Cop cars are terrible. I've got intersections. Where am I heading? Cop car got past. It's a turn. Bay Street. Out of the way! Out of the way! I'm away! Jesus, dude! Oh no, look at this cab that's just going there really, really slowly. Wonderful. Oh, dude. Yeah, look at them skyscrapers, buildings. For midgets, apparently. Or something. Ants, maybe. Yeah, look at avoiding that slow cab. Oh no, it's another one. Couldn't even get past the first stage. Oh, this way. Where's Fisherman's Wharf? And we're out of time. Press fire to restart. Oh boy. Do it again. Golden Gate Bridge. Can't see where we're going. I'm still on low. Jeez, no wonder everything's going. I didn't get into high gear. I thought it was already in high gear. I don't know. I was thinking. Where did I hit? Out of my way. Come on, out of my way. Oh yeah, okay, sure. World's slowest moving cab. It's always just in your way. Got around a building. Building that's almost as tall as the car is. Oh yeah. The very avoidable cab. Oh, here's another one. You still can't avoid it. Yeah, we're not making this one either. Do it again. This time we'll remember to go into high gear, right? This is music. Something hit me, I don't know what. Oh, damn it. late. We hit something again. I'm out of my way! Horn's here for a reason. No, out, stop it. Oh no. It's unavoidable cabs again. Everything. I hit something. I have no idea what it was. It's invisible. Yeah, good avoidance there. Seconds. I don't think we really got that much faster, did we? But out of the way! Out of the way! God. This is the goal! Oh. Almost. One more go. One more go. Change gear, thank you. Don't move into my path. That's a stupid idea. Away. Just beat the horn. Oh god. Ah, didn't slow down fast enough. Out of the way. Oh, I'm low again. When did that happen? Can't avoid the cabs, huh? Unless you know slow down or something. If you slow down, you're not going to make it anyway. Away. We're in first place. Oh god. I don't know how we're in first place. Maybe that'll mean we'll make it. Yeah, good luck avoiding that. Yeah, if she make it this time. Oh, out of the way! Jeez! Oh. Here we go. Go. Well done. Stage completed. Got time. Rank stage 2. Proceed to Union Square, code red. This is a race. Hitting something. Nobody knows what. Okay. Something just in the middle of the road. Is that one of those tram things? Out of the way. Refuses to slow down now. Way. Out of the way. Excuse me. Out of the way, sir. Oh, out of the way! Good God. Yeah, hitting something we can't see. It's nice. Oh, there it is. There's that cabbie again. Hey, we avoided it! Check extra time. Okay. A checkpoint. Let away! California Street. Right, out of the way! Jeez! They just appear to nowhere. There was a tram that just blinks in and out of existence. Union Square. Almost there. 20 seconds. I've got to go to avoid trams. It's just in the middle of the road. Oh, okay. We did it. Going stage 3. Okay. Time to get stuck on stage 3, as they said. Proceed to Moscone Square. Code red. Oh, jeez. I know what I hit, but... There you go. Hills. So we can't see where we're going. Oh no, tram! That is been into existence as well. Get out of my way! Ah, tram. Ah. Someone went first. Oh, that direction. Oh, tram. It's just there. I love doing these turns. Oh no, we're in second. Oh no, we're in third. I'm out. I don't think we're even near the end or anything. Where does it restart us? Level the stage, I presume. Yeah. Anyway, we got stuck on level 3. I think that's enough. On to the next. Okay. Software City. The Balrog. Yet another month in the adventure calendar drifts by as the Bell continues his quest to bring you all the latest news, reviews, and clues from the world of adventure. Straight into the clue sniffing section. Well, because there's nothing to review. News. Adventure Probe results. The annual Adventure Probe Awards were another boost to the Amstrad adventure market. Again, many Amstrad-only adventurers were nominated, and here are the results. Most Helpful PD Library. Second place Adventure PD. First place went to a Spectrum PD Library. Best Utility. Second place went to Incentives 3D Construction Kit. First place went to an Amiga package. Best text-only 8-bit adventure. First place went to Larry Horsfield's Acts of Cult. Review very soon. Whilst the second prize went to Ken Bond's Spiro Legacy. Best graphic text 8-bit adventure. The first place went to a Spectrum adventure, but the second place went to PD Eve of Shadows by Rob Buckley. And third place went to The Hermitage by Tony Collins. Best 8-bit RPG went to Hero Quest. Screenshot. Hero Quest, voted of the year's best 8-bit role-playing game. A well-deserved win to an excellent board game conversion. Most Helpful Adventure House was awarded to Larry Horsfield's FSF Adventures. Most Promising Author was Bob Adams of Grunapt fame. Honourable Member of Pro went to Joan Pancock for contributions to the Amstrad Adventure world. Famous Five, also at the convention, I talked to the Amstrad program of Enigma Variations' forthcoming Famous Five adventure. Apparently, it's nearly finished. If it's anything like the Sam Coupe version, it looks like it will be good. If any Famous Five fans are reading this, do people still read Famous Five? Then you'll be pleased to hear that the game lets you control all the characters but Timmy the dog. Oh, Timmy's the best character. A la Lord of the Rings, and it seems to hold true to Blyton's famous books. Rob Buckley's latest, Butch Cowardice and the Undersea Adventure, is the name of Rob Buckley's newest game. His previous being technically impressive PD game Eve of Shadows, which the Belg had a sneak preview of at the convention. Rob is still working away on the game, but is window-driven, using a very impressive graphical interface. On top of this, Rob plans to use both sides of the disc. There'll be 360k of pure adventure. Watch out for it. Adventure Probe Convention. The Belg would just like to say hello to all the Amstrad owners that turned up to the convention, including Joan and Maurice Pancock, Simon Avery, Jason Davis, thanks for the game, Jason, Bob Adams, Dave Harvard, who the Belg crushed in a vicious game of Lords of Chaos, Sue Roseblade, editor of the Adventure and Strategy Club, Dave Adams, Larry Horsfield, Peter Clark, Tom Frost, Mandy Rodriguez, Debbie Howard, Rob Buckley, and loads of other people too numerous to mention. See you all next year. Starship Quest converted soon. Starship Quest, follow-up to the brilliant Magnetic Moon, reviewed recently, will be ready soon, according to its author Larry Horsfield. If it's anything like its predecessor, then it will be a difficult but very good game. Lost Dragon. Originally written last year on the Spectrum, The Lost Dragon is based on the first Adventure Probe convention and has you running around a hotel in Birmingham searching for, yeah, you guessed it, said dragon. Spectrum Reviews rated this game highly, and the author Tom Frost is a very good adventure author, so the Belg looks forward to reviewing Lost Dragon soon. Balrog Adventure? Why doesn't AA make an adventure game starring the Balrog? Chris Morgan. See this month's GAC competition, Chris, and get coding. Oh. Gang War. Are there any Gang War games where you can battle with other gangs to control city blocks? Also, what do you think the best adventure game is? John Grant, Haperman. There are no Gang War games on the Amstrad that I know of, although I have heard of such a play-by-mail game. As to my favourite adventure, I have two. I can't make up my mind which is the better. Suspect and Lurking Horror. Both created by a company called Infocom, and both unfortunately no longer available. No reviews? Well, the Belg was planning to review the acts of Cult and Helvera, Mistress of the Park, this issue, but unfortunately the old disk drive finally gave up working. Sorry about the reviews, but I'd like to thank Mark Conmey for the loan of his 6128. Without it, there would have been no Balrog column for the next 2 months either. Toucan again. I was recently approached by a sage specialist in the study of living dead life forms. He claimed to be intrigued by the rumours coming from the tavern of one of its patrons speaking of a Balrog. Nicodraminus, the sage, informed me that he has not a single account of a Balrog in any of the great libraries, not even Borania, the Wizard Isle. So he has asked me for information, for knowledge of the Balrog. Nicodraminus asked if I knew of the appearance, size, colour, hobbies, intelligence, diet, etc. of the Balrog I had mentioned. He's willing to pay me 30 dozen star eyes and a contract of 7 years in which he will assist me in any time I require knowledge for no fee. So amicable Balrog, couldst thou reveal some snippets that I may tease the fool and earn some profit? Tukin Strange the gnome, illusionist to Zundra, Sharmhand of Guardby. Don't ask about the Balrog. Oh, this is going to go well, isn't it? Appearance, mean. Size, big. Colour, red, black. Hobbies, adventuring. Intelligence, considerable. Diet, small gnomes who ask stupid questions. All Balrog readers are completely sane. Honest. Good. Budget games. So of course. Operation Thunderbolt. Hit Squad, $3.99. Killabunga! It's time to drag in a mate. Don't worry, there's a one-player mode for people without any mates. Line up their crosshairs, stand by on the rocket button, and get ready to blast countless enemy soldiers and helicopters into pieces small enough to conceal and jam donuts. Mindless destruction has never been so much fun. 91%. Switchblade, GBH, $3.99. Sort of AA's Games of the Year, and it's dead cheap, and also available on the Chart Attack compilation. Fact fans. You're a ninja sort of chappy, and you've got to explore this sort of warehouse. New rooms only appear on screen when you enter them. What do you reckon, Rod? I think it's really good. There you have it. Conclusive. Buy Switchblade. Rod thinks it's really good. 93%. Zybots Hit Squad, $3.99. The screenshot tells it all. Well, most of it. Zybots is one of the daftest games of all time. With a mediocre coin op converted as best as possible, it's a split-screen jobby for two-player action. You play a robot, there's money to collect, and power-ups to buy, and loads of corridors to explore. At the end of the day, though, it's a load of old nonsense. 37%. Okay. Roadrunner, high-tech, $3.99. Don't bother throwing the arrow on the right, you can't move off the screen. Standard fight. We suggest a rapid movement to either left or right at this point. That's birdseed center screen. The screenshot does not look much different. Haha, you can't catch me. Eat those apples. They do something. Probably. Or maybe not. Beep beep. As the telephone always says when you try to ring in British Rail. It's also the clarion call of that daft bird with a haircut similar to one most of our crap haircut compo entrants want to see at MP Sporting. What's the name again? Hey, Roadrunner, that's it. High Tech is into cartoon characters in a big way. It got hold of the Hanna-Barbera license a couple of years ago, bringing out various Hanna-Barbera character games, Top Cat, Hong Kong Phooey, etc., 4 of which are featured on a recent compilation. Now it seems they've come to a similar agreement with Warner Brothers Looney Tunes posse. Roadrunner, or Roadrunner and Wile Coyote to give it its full name, is a game with 2 stages and 8 levels. The first stage is a single screen jobby, i.e. no scrolling, where Roadie moves from left to right, jumping every now and then. Piles of birdseed appear on the screen, and you have to pick away at them, using the fire button to gain the sustenance you need for stage 2. Unfortunately, you are obstructed from doing this by all the nasties zooming around the screen. Worms and clockwork mice whiz along the ground, clouds shoot lightning at you, and Wile Coyote zips across the skyline hurling 10-ton weights and cherry combs in your general direction. There are plenty of power-ups, some better than others. Avoid the circle with a T on it at all costs. You have to survive with energy intact for the given time period, usually 90 seconds, to progress to stage 2. This sees you running along a mountain path, LA cartoons, whilst Wile chases you on skis, wearing a rocket pack, or whatever. This stage is totally easy. The only control at your disposal is up, jump, and you've got to jump the obstacles while he is left for you. There are very few in comparison to the number of power-ups around. Providing you picked away at enough seed, you obtain the Coyote easily, you outrun the Coyote easily, and end up with loads more energy than you started with. The other 7 levels are the same, just a bit harder, bouncing armadillos on level 3, etc. The problem is that you have to try and do everything with just 1 life. You get so little starting energy that you can't afford to die on stage 1, bearing in mind you should have gained loads of extra energy in the previous stage. Otherwise, you stand no chance. The graphics are good, if a little dark, but the whole thing sticks very closely to the formula of the cartoons. But it gets repetitive very quickly. The gameplay is limited, and there's little impetus to try and progress in it. The sort of entity the word mediocre was created for. Rearrange the following. Distinctly game A runner. Budget is road average. 50%. That's a list of all the power-ups. The extra lives appear shortly after the double jumps. High up. You avoid the T. It's stun apparently. Okay, we'll make a note of that. Avoid the T. Fact of the month. Roadrunners are real birds that eat invertebrates and live in Southwest America. Well, hey, he's got some sort of rocket pack now. Level 2, stage 1. It starts getting hairy. An upside down anarchy sign is a trap of some sort. You need to jump over it, like we're doing. Okay. Off we go. And off we go. There he is, Roadrunner. Copyright 1991, Warner Brothers Inc. PAL Developments. Alright, this game locks up MAME, doesn't it? I forgot about this. I might have to use a different emulator for this. So if I remember correctly, let's stick this into winded mode just so I can close it. If it'll let me grab the thing. There you go. So I can easily close it. Because we press 3 for joystick. I guess so we have something. Oh, it's already crashed, is it? It's already crashed. Good. No, it hasn't. No. Try this again. Try this again. Because I'm sure this crashes. It all just locks up MAME for absolutely no reason. Okay. So we have that. If 3 with the joystick, it works. And if we push 1, yeah, it locks up. Kill it. Can you remove the window? We can't shift it at all, huh? It's going to be like that, is it? Okay. Maybe open another terminal elsewhere. I'll kill it. Kill the damn thing. There you go. Okay. What we'll do... Run a virtual machine. And it's not running in the compositor, is it? Huh? Hey, let's love it when these things happen. Right. Have to recapture it again. Huh? All this nonsense. Let's see. Size. Okay. This will be fun. Oh, I haven't inserted the disk, have I? I've got to do that, that helps. Oh, the open file dialog opens in the compositor. That's wonderful. What are we looking for? That one. Alright. 3 for joystick. Oh, should enable controls there. And let's go. Tastiest, wishiest, hungriest, lottiest. Okay. Fighter start. Easy icons. Scene 1. What's that? Health. Speed up. Oh. Oh, that's a stun. I want that. It's a big jump. I don't know if it really helps much. Oh, it went away. Come on. We're invincible, right? This didn't last long. Alright. Ow. Where? Staying complete. Yay. Ready, scene 2. You only have up the controller, right? Up is all you need to do. blast! I've run out of fuel, and you escaped me once again. Next time you will not be so lucky. Oh, wait, what? You're still doing it again? Come on, you'll have to do better than this if we're going to outsmart Wile E. Coyote. Okay. I don't know what you're supposed to avoid. Game over. Yeah. Right. Do it again. Almost did already. What is this done? Get ready. Ah! What? Isn't that supposed to give you more energy? You have to do better than that. You're going to outsmart Wile E. Coyote. Oh, God. I'm sure the speed up helps. Sure, you can pick. I forget you can do that. That didn't help. Do it again. Oh, God. It's the pears. What is that, birdseed? I have no idea. Ah, I almost did already. Oh, this is going well. Yeah, I thought that would have given me some life or something. But no. I'm just going to ignore it then. probably get the east either because that's slow down. Ah. That drops you the life. Scene complete. Okay. All you have to do is jump, supposedly. Game over. For reasons. Not sure what. But let's go. Alright, stage complete. Well, they said the only control is jump on the stage. What? Oh, wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Yep. Running over manhole covers drains your life. Blast. I've run out of fuel. Escape me once again. Next time you will not be so lucky. I can get it. Will we do the stage again? Oh, I missed this. There's a heart there. I didn't. Hard to notice. I didn't get the stage. How do you finish it? Yeah, that's our life up there. We remembered it this time. Oh. I don't get it. Uh-oh. I don't get it. I mean, the only control is jump. There's no moving forward. There's no moving back. Alright, well, let's go. Well, that didn't work. Good. Yeah, that was avoidable. Now we have full life. Or full power. Huh. Did I forget the heart again? Guess I did. There's a second one somewhere. Here it is. Oh. I keep jumping on top of the... I guess there's the manholes or something. Oh. Oh. Boop. Dead. Yeah, little animation. Just like the cartoons. Oh, cool. Yeah. It's next to life. I don't pick that up. Scene complete. Ah. God. Ah. Okay, we got that back. Let's concentrate on dodging everything. That might be easier. Oh, two of them in a row. Oh god, we're just right through one. Oh. Nope, we did it again. And he's dead again. Scene 5. Oh god, it jumps. done. Which means you can't jump apparently. Oh, he jumps when you jump. I see. See how it works. Oh. Come on, you'll have to do better than this if you want to go now smart up, Rolly Cody. Oh, geez, I didn't see that go. Oh, game over. Oy. Ah, that'll do. Alright, next game. Oh, we'll do the budget ones first on the side here. Chase HQ, Hit Squad, $3.99. Chase HQ is a most fine game. Dig that groovy flashing light, huh? Guess what? You're a police person. You're in a car. You've got to chase and catch criminals, also in cars, ram them off the road, and then nick them. Set in Newcastle, America, Chase HQ is one turbo boosting brother-in-law of a game. The digitized pickies and Saki messages that appear during the proceedings merely add to the fun. 87%. Turbo Outrun, Kicks, $3.99. Whilst Chase HQ is a racing game with an extra dimension, Turbo Outrun is a race game with less dimension than a shop that doesn't sell shampoo. Leap into your Ferrari Testarossa and we'll drive around as fast as you can without crashing into the other car too often. The arrival of Outrun Europa leaves this one standing sullenly on the start line, waving a slightly chaffed asparagus. 49%. Dragon Spirit, Hit Squad, $3.99. Normally dragons are the things you'd expect to be charging towards, sword in hand. In Dragon Spirit, you actually play one. You're flying high over the fantasy landscape, shooting at other dragons, pterodactyls, unicorns, and, lots of things that we haven't been able to identify yet. Competent, if predictable, coin-up combo. Domax sold its back catalogue stuff to Hit Squad, Ocean. Fancy that. 73%. Dragon Bunga. We're the blue chap, and none of the other chaps are our pals. Spike in Transylvania. The Codemasters, $3.99. No. Whoops, that's a spiky port warning siren going off. Yep, it's time for one of those one-colour graphics and transparent sprites so loathed by the easily pleased. Mind you, we reckon the gameplay is several billion times more important than the graphics anyway. Spike in Transylvania is an arcade adventure. Here at AA Towers, we aren't all that good at Cody's arcade adventures, to be honest. We consider it a major achievement if we actually manage to get off the starting screen in a Dizzy game. But Spike is no normal Cody's arcade. No way. This one is easy. We'd good as finished it within a few hours. You play the role of Spike, a Viking of some import, and you've got to rescue your mates who have been locked up in the castle. No problem. So what makes Spike so easy? Well, for a start, you're allowed to carry up to 6 objects, so you can pick up anything you pass. One of the main things that make Dizzy games so hard is that you need to be carrying a specific 2 objects to solve each puzzle. The puzzles themselves are, with one notable switchable exception, very easy. It's obvious what each object is for, and you'll usually have the right thing, note singular, on you when you encounter each puzzle. It's all quite competently done, and frankly, we prefer games you can complete with a little thought to those you can finish with a cheat mode solution in £50 with a 0898 calls. Dizzy Hardened Adventures, though, will be annoyed at the lack of a long-term challenge, and the Spectrum graphics, of course. Much easier than most Cody's games, but then, maybe that's a good thing. The verdict, 64%. Vikings are dead nasty people, really. What with raping, pillaging, building Volvos and all that stuff. Ghosts are usually quite nasty too. They go around scaring people and throwing vases around. P. Griffiths and Russ certainly aren't nasty. Well, they might be, we guess. We don't really know. Dungeons are definitely nasty places. People are forced to make false confessions and then locked up. Most people think churches are quite nice. Henry VIII didn't. He went around burning them down. Pools of toxic gunge are nasty as well, as anyone who's gone swimming off Cornwall will know. Huh? Okay. Got to recapture again. Resize again. I spelled Transylvania correctly. Don't know if the game is quite spells that quite that right, as opposed to what's on the review title. We'll soon find out. Spike. Here he is. Yeah, that's spelled Transylvania correct there. Read by P. Griffiths. Graphics by Russ. No, we're not cheating. Great Codemasters 1991. Code by Paul Griffiths. Graphics by Russ. Original version by David Clark. Now it's going to show us the screens. Single colours. Fire. Firing up to pick up objects. And fire down and put them down again. Okay. Doorknob. fire and left and right to select items. Up the... No. Can't walk past this. Assume it's a chair. For whatever reason, it blocks our path somehow. The door doesn't seem to open. Okay. Selection doesn't wrap around. The door creaks wide open. Oh no! Oh, you gotta watch out for the little mice. They are deadly! Can we walk in here? No. Alright, come on, Spike. Oh no, more mice! Not like you can jump or anything. You ain't dizzy. Oh, hello. Oi! Oi, I'm absolutely starving! You can't come in here, it's private property! Okay, guess we gotta go back then. I wish Spike would walk a little faster. He's a bit slow. Granny Hagatha's hovel. A bag of gold. We're just stealing her money. Okay. Abandoned shack. Life. Hello. Sorry, mate, you can't come in here without a tie by order of the king. Gloves? Does that matter? Apparently not. Ribble's in. Can you not go any further? Nope. Okay. Stop. Do I have any food on me? Gold? Bribe you. Oh, hey, the king won't mind if I just run through. Can't pick up the skull here. Here we go. Ghosts! They look angry. bird? Where's the bird inside? Oh no, it's the bird. Bird. Oh, okay. Flip the switch. I have no idea what it does. Whoa! Just puking something. Why are there dots here? More birds. Oh no, he kills you! He kills you! The dining quarters. There's a dude up there. Key. How do we kill people? Rats. Mice. Plowman's lunch. Ooh. Wait for that hungry dude. Yeah. Nope. Take damage apparently. Ways. Another key. Get up. It's the key. That's the long ladder. Tower. Another key. Can't grip the rope. Why not? Greasy or something? Door. There's a dude down there. House. can't pick this up, whatever it is. Oh, we got a switch here. Go past the mouse. Can we talk to him? No. A sword. Torch. It gets dark, I guess. Wait, is Rebel in the cell. Thank you for rescuing me, comrade. That's what the keys are for. Okay. This guy as well, right? Oh, if I stick the key, other key I've got, right? That would help. Right? No, it's not. Let's keep going this way. Oh, no, he's dead. Mice. Killed by a little mouse. Ah. It's very muddy here. Thank you for rescuing me, comrade. Huh? Need more keys. Oh jeez! Some of these have weird hitboxes. Oh! Oh, the... Oh! Ghastly ghost room, okay. Stay out of that room. Ah, mouse, wait. Nothing here. Let's go find a starving guy. Back outside again. to find our way back out. Is the door openable? It's not. Birds. I don't know where we are here. Go down another level. Oh, no. Thank you, my dear. I have a pair of wellies for you. Cool, we'll get us past the mud, right? Get back. I'll find a way to where that mud was again. Yeah. Get up. Nice juicy bone. A key. There's nothing wrong. Oh, what's in here? Birds. Thank you for rescuing me, comrade. Go to our wellies. We don't need our wellies anymore, I guess. Right? Can I not drop them? Oh, whatever. We should have stuck with them. Ah. Nice juicy bone. ghost room. I don't think ghosts are interested in bones. I'm lost already. I'll go this way. Really did. Wait, we're back. Wait. I'm really lost. Ah. I know there's a key over here, but I'm probably going to be dead if we try to get to it. Oh no, it's dead. Oh no! Uh-oh! Ah! You have been captured and executed! Game over! There's an ending! I'm sure an ending. Onwards. Alright, next. Next we've got Cartoon Collection. Codemasters, $9.99. That Dizzy thingy isn't the only Crimbo compo from the Cody's kids. There's another 5-game £10 cassette package also lurking there on the shelves. The Cartoon Collection consists of these 5 games. Dizzy, the original game featuring that egg chappie. A bit primitive compared to later adventures, but still something of a collector's item, though you've probably already collected it. 67%. Little Puff, C64 and Spicky owners get something to do with elephants. We get this slightly wrinkly Quattro cartoon resident. Got your little dragon home. 70%. Slightly Magic, reviewed last month. More dragons and some wizardry things too. 73%. Spike in Transylvania, still bespelled. Reviewed above, 64%. Seymour Goes to Hollywood, reviewed in AA74. One of the best games of the year, and the new hero who's going to steal Dizzy's crown. Remember, you read it here first. 92%. 5 arcade adventure cute 'em ups. 4 average, 1 brilliant. 75%. Thankfully, we've played them all. Here's the last game of the issue. I think this is the last one. Pit Fighter by Domark. $10.99 cassette, $17.99 disc. Oh yeah, you can mock now, but we don't see you getting stuck in, Laz, do we? Executioner, they call him. Pah! Couldn't execute a 3-point turn on a skateboard. Foot! There he did. Pit Fighter is gory with a capital gory. Time for a spat of hospital food. Spot of hospital food. Ah! Biff, pow, splat. A punch, a kick, a throw. Blood sprays across the front 3 rows of the audience. Southside Jim tries to get to his feet, but Ty lays in with a knee to the stomach. Oof! Go on, kill the git! Screamed the crowd as Ty starts to jump on Southside's head. Jim struggles to his feet, picks up a crate and hurls it at the kickboxer. Kaspludge! Bits of Ty's head fly off into the auditorium and the big man falls to the floor in a big mushy heap. Ha ha! Laughed the crowd, not the most loyal of supporters. Go on, Jim, my son, wipe the floor of the sappy nerd. Ty leaps to his feet, only to be felled again by an elbow to the chin. Scrabbling around on the ground, he picks up a knife. Pit Fighter is violent. The only way to see more blood is to get a mate to walk up to Arnie Schwarzenegger down your local pub and call him a big girl's blouse. Pit Fighter compares to Final Fight in 3 important respects, aside from being a coin-up convo. Firstly, you get a choice of 3 different heroes, each with their own fighting skills. Ty, the kickboxer, the hardest dude of the 3, Buzz, an ex-wrestler and a fatty to boot, and Kato is a Karate Kid type. Secondly, the sprites. They're bigger than a very big thing, and the animation is as intricate as something out of a Disney film. Thirdly, and finally, is a variety of fighting moves. These include punching, kicking, jumping, ducking, picking up, throwing, cartwheels, and all sorts. Unfortunately, these are just about the only similarities. Graphics are distinctly 4-colour Speaky Port Mode 1 sort of jobbies. Movement is slow. Gameplay is limited, with the action being confined to the same fighting area for each punch-up, though you can move around in all directions, and the arena is larger than a single screen in size. There are lots of things lying around for you to pick up and bung at the opponent. Crates, sticks, knives, etc. And if that gets boring, you can always pick up and throw the opponents themselves. There are 8 opponents in all, together with grudge matches after every 2 proper fights. You can't lose any energy or fights in these, but you score points as usual. These opponents get harder as you progress, or at least the energy bars get longer. You exchange blows till one or other of you runs out of said attribute. You do get 4 lives. It continues though. And therein lies the problem. Limit yourself to only using the normal punches. Nothing else seems to work anyway. If you don't finish the game on your first go, you'll finish it on your second. No exaggeration, yours truly came within a blob and a half of winning on go 1 and had loads to spare when cleaning up on the second attempt. Defeat the last of the 8 adversaries, and what do you get? A big flash "well done" screen? The slogan "Pit Fight has been beaten" in big text? An opportunity to put your name in the all-time top 10? Nope. What you get is another of the bonus levels. And then what do you get? The computer tries to load a non-existent level 9. Sad but true. There's a lot of things that are really good about Pit Fighter. The size of the sprites, the cartoon violence, etc. But any game you can finish in your first go without any reason at all to return to it is a complete and utter waste of money. Domark is making noises that it will be withdrawing from the 8-bit market after Christmas. If that proves to be the case, what a shame such an illustrious software house couldn't finish on a higher note than Pit Fighter. Alright, second opinion. It's slow, it's jerky, and it looks dreadful. Frankly, it's hard to imagine anyone wanting to play it. Come on, Domark, you can do better than this. First aid target score, finish it and throw it away. Alright, the verdict. Graphics, 68%. Nice big sprites, but limited colour and no variety. Sonic, 76%. Funky tune to massacre the opposition to. Grab factor, 72%. Pit Fighter is initially appealing. Staying power 0%, but you'll finish it in an hour, guaranteed. Guaranteed, huh? Rating 11%. The first thing you look for in a game is a challenge. You won't find a modicum of one here, though. Now, this is a bit dodgy. You get bonus points for being extra nasty. Can't say we approve. We've grabbed Angel and are about to throw her the crate. Violence a bunga! Okay. So punching only, huh? Just punch. We'll see if that works. Okay. Loading. Tinjin presents Pit Fighter trademark. We know only one Tinjin trademark at Atari Games. Any code Jonathan Broggy. 68K code Peter Jeffries and others. Animation Buzz. There he is. Hi. Kato. Kick. Doma. So 2 code Tony Love Music Bed Furnace. Control options. Player 1 Q, player 1 joystick. 1 player, 2 player, 1 player. Right, start. And Buzz, Ty, or Kato. It's gonna be Buzz. Loading. Turn disc. Press space. Match 1. Punch. Ow. Okay. So punches. Ow. Boot face. Come on. Ow. You see, this is easy. Do something. They have a direction, I guess, to do anything. Oh, look, I'm punching him and he's on the ground and it's hitting him. That's fun. Okay. Around, punch. Out of energy. Here we go. Record KO. Yeah. You made it. Fight purse. Brutality bonus. KO bonus. Yeah, solid 2 frames a second. Punch. Screw this, I'm picking up the knife. Hey! Yeah, pick up things. Punch, 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 more, punch more. Oh. Punch. Punch, come on, I'm mashing the button. Punch faster than that. Hold the button. Something! Take the fist to the face. How do we pick up items? Punch, punch. God damn it. Oh, they knock each other down. Button, come on. There's the button in there. Come on, punch. Do something. Yeah. Well, we got him. Want to do something about it? There we go. Okay. Totally studly. Fight purse. Brutality bonus. KO bonus. You made it. Grudge match. Down. Knock down. Knock down. Ow. Knock down. 85. Totally studly. Match 3. Just like the arcade, don't get your life back. Oh no, you just tried to share me. Like you can avoid it in 2 frames. Ow. Punch! Yeah, punch more, punch more. You look at the backflips. You'd think they would have more range, wouldn't you? Kick more. Oh yeah, that's good. point looking for power pellets in this. Yeah. Yeah, power pellets in this game. I'm pretty sure of that. Well, looking for them though. It seems to work better. Totally studly. I bet the SNES version doesn't have Matt Furnace music though. Not sure that helps really, but still. Match 4. Yeah. Kick him while he's down. For whatever reason it works. Kick though. Kick. And duck kick. In the face. Punching was the best option. Knock him down and hit him while he's on the ground. I don't know why it works, it just does. I think we found our strat. Why they try to put actual sprite scaling in the game? That seems like a terrible idea. Totally studly. Grudge match. Kick him, he's down. We got his little tumble. Oh no. Oh yeah, you can do the little tumble. Got down. Down. There we go. You made it! Oh, we're halfway through the game. Match 5. Pain Man. Oh. Oh, you got him! Yeah. Hey, we found out how to pick up. Down and back fire. God damn it! Do use the damn thing. Kick! Kick! Come on, do the damn thing! Oh, did he get the power up? Is that what he's fashioned? Ah! Must have been that's why he took 2 life off. It hit me. Nope, he did. Oh. Fire. Move back. Oh, he's hitting me down. Kick him. Kick him. Fine. Don't do that. Damn it, come on. Throw the knife, you idiot. I don't want to throw the knife. Can we just hold the buttons down? No. We won. Literally. You made it. Fight purse. You can count up a little faster than that. It takes so much time drawing the graphics. It's got to stop. Right, match 6. Ow. Kick. Kick, please. Go kick, please. Sometimes it just does not want to kick. Totally studly. Yeah. Brutality bonus. Grudge match. Totally studly. Match 7. We're nearly there. Man, Wiles. Oh, this seems to work. Oh, no, it doesn't. Come up. Come up. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Pick up a weapon. He does nothing. Kick. Kick, that'd be nice. Maybe box in the throat. That does not hit him, but apparently normal punches do on the ground. Oh, still got one credit left, right? Yeah. Totally studly. Alright, final stage. Alright. Match 8. Ultimate. Oh, well. Get back here. We hit each other. This far. Do we need double KO? Still got life. Oh, no. Almost got him. More heads. Backing off again. Oh. Come on. He's down. Yeah. You made it. That should be that. See what it tries to load. Once it finishes, getting our little bonuses. Grudge match. Okay, we get grudge match. Oh, uh-oh. Here we go. Come down. You made it. Match 9. Gee, wonder what we're gonna get. Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing. Speed it up. You get nothing. We finished Pit Fighter. Wonderful. Another one for the list, I guess. Alright. Back to the magazine. Citizen always a good idea. Windows 3.0, free Windows 3.0 driver included with the Silica starter kit. Printers. Ooh, printers. 500,000 computer games. Surplus stock sell-off. Top selling games from only £1 each. Amiga, Atari, ST, PC, C64, Spectrum, Amstrad. Just set one first-class stamp telling us what computer you have, and we'll send you a full list of available software at prices you just won't believe to surplus software. Sell off. Mail order. Equinox, the new musical standard on the CPC. Disc only. The menus in the program are in French, but the manual contains instructions in English. Computer repair, Amstrad authorized, quality assured. Forum, got a technical problem you can't sort out? This is the section for you. Amstrad Action's consultant tech ed Adam Waring can't solve it. One of our readers surely will. And don't forget to get in touch if you've got a techie tip for the rest of us. The best ones win a £25 voucher. PC games on a CPC, not another one. I have an Amstrad CPC 6128 and my mum has an Amstrad PC. I would like to buy a 3.5-inch disk drive to use on my 6128, and I would like to find out if I can use games and programs from the PC on my computer. Gordon Field, Cheltenham. Afraid you'll have no luck with games, Gordon. The two machines are entirely different in the way they work, and their programs will just be garbage. You can transfer data, such as text, though. For this, you'll need to get hold of a PC transfer program, such as a 2-in-1, which we reviewed in AA61. It's available for microstyle. That's a screen. Atari ST Extra Pack. More than just great games. Here's Romantic Robot still advertising. A life without direction, a clock without hands, a rebel without a cause, a CPC without a multiphase. Toodle's video offer only from Amstrad Action. By special arrangement with the game's publisher Mirrorsoft, Amstrad Action can offer you an exclusive Toodles bargain. For just £3 more than the price of the Toodles 2 game in the shops, you will also receive a copy of the original Toodles movie video, Teenage Mutant Hero Toodles. This alone would cost you $11.99. Toodles 2 on tape plus the video is just $14.99. Toodles 2 on disc plus the video is just $18.99. Ordering is simplicity itself. Just fill in the form below and send it, or a photocopy, with your payment to the address printed on the form. Next month in Amstrad Action, fabulous giant exhaustive reader survey. Enough compilations to sink the Titanic, if it was still afloat. A massive 4 pages of readers' letters. WWF, the grapplers of the world, unite as AA reviews Ocean's blockbusting wrestling release. Is it the best wrestling game that the world has ever seen? Are there any other ones? Yes. G-Lock, a cross between Afterburner and F-16 combat pilot. Fly around shooting enemy planes and try not to get shot down yourself. Good rule of thumb for all military pilots, by the way. 1992 and all that. What does the European Economic Union mean to you, apart from cheaper garlic and rabies? Why, the French computer market could be the salvation of the CPC. Seymour Take One, an exclusive Cody's game on the cover tape What else? That'd be telling. The best beat 'em ups you can get for your Amstrad. Check out our buyer's guide. The Bulldog starts a special GAC tutorial. That was the year. Oh, look. War in the Middle East, the release of Birmingham 6, German unification, and Adam Waring's birthday. 1991 was certainly a year to remember. Here are the highlights. Oh boy. January. The year opened somewhat less than encouragingly, with wars both civil and international in the offing. Hostilities and the Kuwaiti oil war reached full conflict in the middle of the month. Iraq fires scores of Scud missiles at Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, slightly injuring two Israelis. The West responds with a campaign of carpet bombing, hiding bombs under carpets in Saddam Hussein's palace. President Gorbachev sends troops in to crush the national uprising in Lithuania, and Rod introduces compulsory tea making for all junior editorial staff. AA selects its Games of the Year for 1990. February. The IRA fires a mortar at 10 Downing Street, but in an embarrassing mix-up, the Fix-It man mistakenly loads the cannon with brick building cement. Think about it. And John Major survives. President de Klerk lifts some of the apartheid restrictions in South Africa. Blacks are now allowed to wear hats and stay up after 6 p.m. Meanwhile, it's Tears Ahoy at AA Towers as veteran art bod Ollie Alderton moves over to Commodore format. That's not all bad news though, as James Leach leaves too. Paul Captain Morgan steps into Ollie's shoes for a bit. Fave Games of the Year. Rod Lawton. Number 1. Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge Gremlin. Brilliant one or split screen 2-player racing game that features loads of circuits, good response and a hefty dose of realism. Addictive, tough and generally excellent. 2. Switchblade Gremlin. Absolutely giant platform explore beat 'em up with mammoth playability and loads to see and do. 3. Supercars Gremlin. What? Another Gremlin game? It's true, addictive little super sprint style romp with loads of circuits and upgradable cars. Gremlin has done wonderful stuff with Mode 1 graphics this year, wonderfully detailed visuals with no blocky sprites. March. The Gulf War ends and is hailed as a victory for democracy. The Birmingham Six are released after serving 26 years in prison, and the Kuwaiti royal family return to Kuwait and start killing people. Unrest in Yugoslavia escalates, and there are riots in East Berlin, and the two Germanys unite. Scott Frank O'Connor wraps his worldly goods in a handkerchief and sets off down south in search of fame and fortune, but somehow ends up at AA instead. April. The Kurds rise up against Saddam Hussein and end up a few days later on top of a hill waiting for American aid. Kitty Kelly writes a nasty book about Nancy Reagan. Pitbull Terriers go on a rampage across Britain. AA launches a regular monthly cover tape to universal acclaim. May. Indian President Rajiv Gandhi is assassinated during an election campaign and consequently doesn't win. The Hacienda Club in Manchester is closed after some people turn up one Friday night with shotguns. Korean students have one of their regular riots. It's Mozart's 200th birthday. A big party is held in New York, but the selfish git doesn't turn up. Silence of the Lambs hits the big screen, but Amstrad Action is bowled over by Terminator 2, F-16 Combat Fighter, BAT, and Switchblade. June. Margaret Thatcher visits Russia, South Africa, and America. No one has the heart to tell her that she isn't Prime Minister anymore. Boris Becker and Steffi Graf win Wimbledon. Adam Waring leaves AA to start up Public Domain magazine. No one notices. James Leach, now working for Spicky Mag Your Sinclair, buys a big red shiny Escort XR3i. Fave Games of the Year, Adam Peters. Number 1, Smash TV Ocean, simply the fastest, most frantic shoot-em-up of all time. Still an office favourite, even if that Lawton chap has notched up a pretty unassailable score, 292,520. 2. Seymour Goes to Hollywood, Codemasters. This little blob, even the codies don't know what he's supposed to be, is going to blow Dizzy away. Seymour Abunga. 3. Ed the Duck, Impulse. It's a pretty average platform game really, but Ed the Duck is the single greatest person on the planet. I got Ed the Duck wallpaper, bed sheets, a lot. Oh dear. July. Bryan Adams goes to number 1 in the charts. There are calls to tax the Queen. Frank O'Connor leaves AA to devote more time to perfecting his Sean Connery impression we advised 200 years. August. Bryan Adams is still number 1, but British hostage John McCarthy is released after 5 years in captivity, and everyone cheers up again. The Bank of Commerce and Credit International, BCCI, is found to have spent all the money deposited in it in big dinner parties. The bank crashes and lots of people lose loads of cash. Terminator 2 comes out. A new Pizza Hut opens in Moscow. Adam Peters joins AA. September. Bryan Adams is still number 1, and there is a coup in Russia, but it's a dead crap one which doesn't work. The new craze in Britain is hotting, i.e. doing stunts in stolen cars. In Birmingham, an electricity substation is torched. In Newcastle, 2 social security offices are burnt down. Other uprisings occur in Cardiff, Oxford, and outside the post office in Chignal Smealy. Adam P. stages a one-man sit-in at the pub. No one notices. October. U2 go to number 1 in the charts. Bring back Bryan Adams, please the British public. Civil war breaks out in Yugoslavia. Elizabeth Taylor has her annual marriage. Director of Public Prosecution Sir Alan Green is nicked doing naughty things. Australia beats England in the Rugby World Cup final. Amstrad Action is 6 years old. November. Robert Maxwell falls off a boat. The Philippines is flooded. Terry Waite is released from hostagedom. Freddie Mercury dies. Adam Waring gets a yo-yo. Hotting reaches Bath, but James Leach forgets to use a stolen car and drives his own XR3i into a chest freezer, totaling the vehicle completely. Send donations to the James Leach New Car Appeal, care of your Sinclair. December. Silent Night and Bohemian Rhapsody compete for Christmas number 1. The violence in Yugoslavia continues as the United Nations struggles to reach a settlement. The AA staff are arrested after posing as small children in the Santa's grotto of a local Debenhams store. 5 games of the year. Adam Waring. Number 1, Turrican 2, Rainbow Arts. Huge levels, brutal graphics, and more violence than World War II and the Star Wars trilogy put together. Turrican 2 is the roughest, toughest shoot-'em-up ever seen. Number 2, Pang, Ocean, console only, but what a stunner. Brilliant conversion that shows what the extra hardware is capable of. Slick gameplay, loads of levels, and a 2-player game make for a cart that can't be missed. Number 3, Chips Challenge US Gold. 144 screens packed with brain-teasing puzzles that really get the grey matter going. There's just so much to it, you can't help but keep on coming back for more. Right, Amstrad Action's top 30 games of 1991. Number 1 is Smash TV, Ocean. Number 2, Turrican 2, Rainbow Arts. Number 3, Prince of Persia, Domark. Number 4, Robocop, Ocean, console. Number 5, Switchblade, Gremlin, console. Number 6, Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge, Gremlin. Number 7, Pang, console, Ocean. Number 8, Final Fight, US Gold. Number 9, I can't count, F-16 Combat Pilot, Digital Integration. Number 10, Seymour Goes to Hollywood, Codemasters. And the rest? Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, somehow, number 11. North and South, Hero Quest, Total Recall, BAT, Turtles 2 The Coin Op, Switchblade, tape and disc version, Shadow Dancer, again somehow, Terminator 2, Gaza 2, console, Navy SEALs, console, Bully, Loops, Supercars, World Class Rugby, Chips Challenge, Robozone, Builderland, Magic Land Dizzy, and Night Shift. Superb software when you subscribe to Amstrad Action. Complete the coupon and return it today. Alternatively, call your credit card hotline. Ooh. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, The Coin Op, The Return of the Awesome Foursome. Now, 2 dudes or dudettes can join the forces and double team Shredder and the Turtle Terminators in the bid to save April and trademark and Splinter trademark. Take control of your favorite turtle in this totally awesome version of the Konami Coin Op. Pro style. Yay. Mastering machine code. Christmas greetings, everybody. Hi, Santa. This month's installment will be of great interest to those eager readers who have stacks of games and wish to complete at least one of them. Also, we take a look at a few more delicate operations. Andy Price shows you the way of the assembler. Code and chips. Got any machine code queries? Things you don't understand? It doesn't matter how stupid the question, how basic your knowledge. Write to Code and Chips. Press that red button. Here's a buyer's guide. Comms. Short for communications. And basically, it's all about computers talking to each other. The most vital ingredient in this tete-a-tete is the RS-232 interface. Every computer needs to have one to be able to join the conversation. Lots of computers have built-in RS-232 interfaces, e.g. ST, PC, and Mac, and only need a cable and a bit of comm software to get gabbing. In case of the CPC, you'll need to buy an interface. These cost around £50 to £60, including the relevant software ROM ready installed. But Amstrad stopped making them 3 years ago. Companies like Maplin, Pace, and Circuit also produced versions and are more likely to pick one up of these. If you're lucky, you might be able to find a mail order outlet, manufacturer, or private advertiser willing to offload one on you. But you'll have to hunt around. Jargon busting. What to get? Modems are expensive. You got sound stuff, or I guess go to sound stuff as well, huh? The best bit of MIDI kit around for the CPC is the ERM MIDI Track Performer, which includes the necessary MIDI interface. Though the RAM Music Machine is a pretty good fun alternative. It says Ubisoft's Equinox music program, reviewed in the last issue of Amstrad Action. Drive 'em ups. The screech of tyres, the smell of rubber on tarmac, the broken lock on the glove compartment. Adam Peters hops in and goes for a drive. Outrun was one of the biggest success stories ever in the arcades. It arrived on the CPC in 1987. Later versions are faster and better. Motor racing and computer games were made for each other, in much the same way that Little and Large, Abbott and Costello, or Simon and Garfunkel were. Oh, blimey. Unlike other game types, shoot-em-ups, arcade adventures, which rely on complex graphics backgrounds and loads of different sprites for much of their appeal, drivers just need to be fast and have responsive controls and spot-on collision detection. The first driver to hit the arcades was Night Driver, with monographics about as advanced as Pong's, but convenient that, being at night. Though graphically very inferior to games today, the gameplay, tracks scrolling towards you, etc., was exactly the same as most modern drive-em-ups, a testament to the simplicity and longevity of the whole concept. Later on, the arcades saw much more advanced implementations like Turbo and Atari's Pole Position. Pole Position was made by Namco whatever. From the simple steering wheel and high-low gear controls of Pole Position were added accelerator and brake pedals, multiple gears, horns, and all sorts. Outrun was the first arcade machine to feature a sit-in cabinet, an idea which has now become very much the norm, though vertical cabinet versions exist for the more space-conscious arcades and pubs, etc. Not all drive-em-ups are seen from the driver's perspective. Super Sprint had a seen from above viewpoint. Pole Position came to the Amstrad in 1985 in the form of Grand Prix Rally 2. Sure, okay. But it wasn't until December of that year we had the first CPC Racing Classic 3D Grand Prix. This game gave you 8 courses and you had to finish them in the top 3 to progress. That nasty creature, the clock, was soon added to racing games, giving time limits in which to reach checkpoints. A new breed of chase games would emerge. Chase HQ and Run Europa are 2 recent examples where the clock was the prime enemy. Most standard racing games pitted you against both the clock and the target placing gets. Racing games haven't changed much over the years. Whilst there are a few unique games, those with weird graphical styles that give you the true 3D graphics of Hard Driving and Stunt Car Racer, the mainstream ones have just got faster of the Outrun series and more graphically detailed. And long live drive 'em ups, that's what we say. Playing them is a lot safer than joyriding for a start, and you don't get nicked. Best drive 'em up, Continental Circus for Virgin. It's a bit of an oldie with no weird graphics or concept, but it's fast and mega addictive. Start off in Brazil and try to battle your way through to America, France, and beyond. Each course sees you trying to finish further up the field. Haul your way from 100th place to first. Yep, there's a lot of overtaking to be done. Whizzing around the corners at top speed, cutting in between the opposition. It's Fastville, Arizona. Yes, indeed. Alright, every car's yellow and there's no real variety, depth or simulator feel to it, but as arcade race 'em up combos go, this one goes like it's got a rocket up its bottom. What else matters? Continental Circus is a couple of years old now, but still just about the best ever drivey game. Right, the top 10 drive 'em ups. Continental Circus, Virgin. Race around 8 European tracks, competing for higher positions. European tracks. I'm pretty sure there's a Japanese track and a Brazil track. Not Europe. 92% AA50. Number 2, latest Esprit Turbo Challenge. Gremlin. Butte Mode 1 graphics and split screen 2-player action. 93% AA65. Number 3, Power Drift Activision. Weird drag car type thing where every corner is a corker. 91% AA51. Number 4, Chase HQ, Ocean. Leap in a Rosa car and chase crime all over the place. 90% AA54. Number 5, Stunt Car Racer, Microstyle. 3D vector graphics, ahoy in this race around a narrow wall. 96% AA59. Number 6, Burn Rubber, Ocean. The console game you get with the GX4000 and Plus, and pretty snazzy too. 92% AA60. 7, Supercars, Gremlin, Super Sprint style, small car overhead view, rotate controls thingamajig. 87% AA66. Number 8, Outrun Europa, US Gold, multi-vehicle pan-European avoid the police race. 84% AA76. Number 9, Live and Let Die, Domark, fast but difficult James Bond licensed boat 'em up. 80% AA39. Number 10, Hard Driving, Domark, Freescape style 3D graphics, action replays, and a screen that really shakes. 80% AA53. Afterthought, what Christmas means to us. It is a magical time of the year when people's thoughts turn to the meaningful things in life, like food, drink, and utter sloth. The AA team presents its own thoughts on Christmas. Angela, Christmas to me means lots of food, time off work, and taping loads of movies. And that's about it. Loves carol services. Hates all the shoppers drive into baths and I can't park my car outside my house. William, Angela's little one. William is only 7 months old, so he's not thoroughly into theological debate yet. Loves green spinach, shouting, being sick on relatives. Hates being kissed by relatives, finding out he's been given a dicky bow, waistcoat, and cords for Christmas. I'm sure he cares he's 7 months old. Rod, humbug, just a lot of stuff and nonsense. Frankly, I think we should all work straight through Christmas without a break. Loves parties, crimbo films, crimbo dinner. Hates the 6 kilo weight of quality street you always end up with, and those caramel things that stick to your teeth. Adam P. Christmas? Oh, I'd forgotten about Christmas. Yes, well, that's all right. Loves nothing, apart from staying in bed. That's all right. Hates capitalist exploitative commercialism turkey, being a veggie. People singing Auld Lang Syne. Marianne, Christmas to me means sleigh bells and snow and puppy dog's tails and carol singing and fairy lights and that's about enough that we can bear, thanks. Loves watching people open the presents I've bought them, all the nice films they put on at Christmas. Hates the way you feel after you've had your Christmas dinner, seeing the Railroad Children for the 373rd time. Adam W. Brilliant, I can't wait. Haven't you got an entire issue of your magazine to get it out in about 3 days from scratch, Adam? Oh, yes, Christmas, I hate it. Loves tinkering with my ROM box, coming up with some new RSXs, going down the pub. Hates the pub shutting. Oh no. Your guarantee of value. Still the survey. Don't miss your regular copy of Amstrad Action. Give this form to your newsagent. Dear newsagent, please review Amstrad Action for me every month, beginning with the February issue, due out on Thursday, 16th of January. The best in quality games. There's the hit squad again. At pocket money prices. A wonderful triad, a wonderful medieval pack. Addicted to fun. Ninja collection. Okay. Double Dragon, Shadow Warriors, and Dragon Ninja. Yay. Amiga, Atari ST, Amstrad Spectrum, Commodore. Ocean Software Limited. Yep, that's the end of the magazine.